Hi everyone, this is Marina and you're watching my monthly forecast video for Capricorn for January 2017. Before we start with the forecast, I want to invite everyone to check out our astrological calendar for 2017. There you can find a daily information about the heliacal phases of the planets and how you can use it in your personal activities, how it can influence you and how to get the best out of the year. Also, Lada has added the most important transits during the whole year with explanation how they can influence your life. So if you want to be prepared, this astrological calendar will really help you to do that. Now let's start with the forecast for January. And first, on the 3rd of January, we have Venus moving to Pisces, which for you will be in your 3rd house. The transits of Venus are very harmonious, bringing more joy, bringing more happiness from certain area of our life, from certain experiences. And in your case, these pleasant emotional experiences will be related with your friends, with communicating with others, with feeling joy to meet new people, just to communicate on a daily basis without the need to get really close to them, but just chatting, just even corresponding with them. It can be even communication through social medias, through your telephone, emails, and other channels of communication. You can have you can be more diplomatic in your communication with others, and in your communicating you can attract their positive attitude. Because Venus can make you be more attractive, more balanced, and even bringing some harmony through the communication. After that, on the 8th of January, we have Mercury turning direct in Sagittarius, which for you will be in your 12th house. But most of the time, we had Mercury actually retrograde for the past 3 weeks, and most of the time it was retrograde in Capricorn, in your own sign. So this transit is actually very important for you. But the stationary phase of Mercury will be in Sagittarius, so it affects 12th house for you. It means that around these few days, around the 8th of January, you should be more focused on your making some kind of inner assessments, but be careful because something from the past might come up, something that you have forgotten about, even some lies you may reveal, some cheats, if someone has been unfair with you, now things may come up on the surface. So it's not the time for being very initiative in all kind of communications, contracts, signing new things, because Mercury is stationary and it is in your 12th house, the house of losses, misunderstandings, complications and secret things. And after that, on the 12th, we have Mercury entering Capricorn again. So Mercury will go through the same degrees where it was retrograde, but this time it will be moving direct. So if something went wrong during the past few weeks, during the retrograde period, now you may have the chance to repair the stuff, to correct the mistakes, to change your plans according to the new circumstances, because these are some normal processes that we all face with. Just the idea is to find the best time to make your plans and actions. So now when Mercury is moving direct is the time to take decisions, especially when Mercury is direct in your 1st house. It affects your personal decisions and personal actions. So you may reconsider some of the things that you have done or planned during the past few weeks. And in this way, you can use the Mercury transit to be more productive and repair some mistakes from the past, or just some things that are not as working for you as you would like them to be. After that, actually on the same day, we have also a full moon on the 23rd degree in Cancer and Capricorn. which is 7th and 1st house. So this full moon is actually really important because the sun is in your own sign, which means that it will affect you personally. This can be the time to realize certain ideas, get clear vision about something, or achieve some material results. Like this can be the culmination of something that you have started or planned to do before. And it can include communicating with others, because the moon is in 7th house. It can be all kinds of partnerships, including romantic relationships, including business partnerships. So this full moon actually activates your communication with other people. You can even put the end of some relationships that are not healthy for you, or just need to stay in the past. But also reconsidering your personal actions and plans is very productive during this whole moon, and actually after the 2 weeks after that. And on the 19th we have the sun moving to Aquarius in your 2nd house. Before that, until the 19th, we have the sun in your 1st house, in your own sign, which means that there will be lots of energy for personal activities, for starting new things, to be initiative, to be more brave, even to be more inspired to start something. You can feel more energized to do things. After that, when the sun moves to your 2nd house, so from the 19th, would be time to be more grounded, to become more materialistically oriented. So it means that if you have started some new initiatives while the sun was in your 1st house, now is the time to think about the practical side, or to think about your finances, also to receive money from the things that you have started. And generally the main idea is to be grounded and focused on material stuff, especially after 28, when we have also a new moon on the 9th degree in Aquarius in your 2nd house. The new moons are the time when we can put the beginning of something new that we haven't done before. We might have desired for a long time, or we may not have the opportunity. So now you can do this, especially if it's related with some kind of with things that can bring money to you, new activities that will increase your financial incomes. You can start them, or you can receive some money, and generally this is would be a very positive time for your finances, and taking certain actions to improve the situation in this area of your life. And on the 28th we have also Mars moving to Aries and your 4th house. Before that, until the 28th of January, Mars will transit your 3rd house, which means that there will be lots of energy to communicate with others, to be more focused on your ideas, to clear your ideas, but not only to clear them, but to take the concrete actions to achieve your small steps, your small goals. Because Mars is bringing a lot of physical energy to do concrete things, not only to think but to do. So Mars in 3rd house actually can help you to put your ideas into practice, to start doing what you're thinking about and what you are planning. And after that, when Mars enters your 4th house, which will happen after the 28th of January, it will be more time to focus on some family stuff, to be more active at home, to repair something in your home, to take concrete actions with family members, or with issues related with your property. You should be more careful because in your communication with family members, because sometimes Mars can make us more impatient and even sometimes aggressive. Also, Mars is in a fire sign, actually in its own sign, which means that there will be lots of physical energy, lots of impatience. And don't forget that Aries is making square with your sign, with Capricorn, which means that there is certain imbalance between, a certain unharmony between these signs. So you can be really more impatient. You may need to hurry a lot. Sometimes you can be more rude without, intentionally doing it. So just be more careful, especially in your communication with family members. So these were the most important astrological indications for you during January. I want to wish everyone to have a very healthy, successful, fulfilling 2017 and to achieve all of your dreams and goals. Thank you very much for joining me and listening to my videos, and I will wait for you next month again. Bye bye.